Hey everyone, it's your professional sarcastic man and seeker of attention, Chris here with a video about the upcoming changes to the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comics. So there's two changes. First of all, before I start, from after the events of Shattered Grid from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 31, there will be two new changes. One, as you can see here, is that there's going to be a team change. Instead of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, it's going to be a mix of from different teams. So you have Ranger Slayer Kimberly who was introduced as a part of Shattered Grid from Lord Dracon's universe, the alternate universe. You have Tanya, the Yellow Zeo Ranger. You have Mike, the Magna Defender from Lost Galaxy. You have Cam, the Green Samurai Ranger from Ninja Storm, and Andros, the Red Space Ranger from In Space, and then finally making their comic debut is Dark Ranger, who technically would be part of Dino Supercharge, but they never debuted their version of Death Ruja, as that's the Death Ruja suit. My thoughts on him being called Dark Ranger. It sounds generic, like it's just a very generic name. It's like, oh, I'm the Dark Ranger. It's like, I'm Ranger Slayer. I'm like the Yellow Zeo Ranger. I'm the Magna Defender. I'm Green Samurai. I'm Red Space Ranger. Dark Ranger. Okay, like his original name, Talon Ranger, sounded better, much better. Whether this one will be a hero or not, it's mixed because, like I said, this is the Death Ruja suit, and in the Kyoryuja film, Dino Charge is a source material. Death Ruja is a a movie from Dino Charge's source material. Death Ruja is a villain. He is an evil. He is a evil ranger. He is a member of the Deboth army that who corrupted one of their Zords and its powers to allow him to use essentially the Ranger's powers. So, but given the team, I'm going to say this version is going to be a hero. But if they were going to go make him a hero, they probably would have used. I think it would have been preferred if they used the Kyoryu Navy, which is supposed to be a purified, good version of the Death Ruja suit. It just doesn't have like all the kind of extra fins. The red arms are now like if I remember correctly, it's either like a grey or a blue or navy blue color as well. Essentially, pretty much if the Death Ruja became one of the Kyoryujas. But that's the first creative change. The next change is going to be there's going to be a new writer and a new artist. The new writer and artist are Marguerite Bennett, and the artist is Simone DeMeo. What do I think about this creative change? It's a shame that Kyle Higgins and Danielle Di Niculo, if I pronounced that correctly, I'm sorry if I did. It's a shame, especially with Kyle. It's a shame to see them go. You know, Kyle has been there from the very start. I mean, he created the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger comics, and then so seeing him go, it's a bit disheartening. But much like Power Rangers, is always going to be that sometimes change is good. I don't know. Marguerite Bennett. First, I'll start with the artist. Simone DeMeo. I've never heard of Simone before. I'm gonna check out, see if she has any like an art portfolio, or see if she's done some other work. Marguerite Bennett. mixed. I've heard mixed opinions on her work. The two that I know that she's done is DC Bombshells and the current Batwoman series from DC Rebirth. I've heard mixed on both. I've heard people that say that's good. Some people have thought it was bad. So I'm not. Don't know how she would do on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I can just only hope that she continues the good work that Kyle Higgins and the rest of the previous creative team have done as well. Believe it was from an interview. Not sure if it was in this interview with Comic Book. I've been trying to find the source. I haven't been able to, so I could be wrong. But if I remember correctly from an interview, he said that everything will remain the same. So just because there's a new writer and there's a new artist, or mainly just because there's a new writer, Marguerite Bennett cannot change everything that has been established within the comics already. So she can't just decide, well, I'm going to kill off everyone, hence why I'm going to start with this new team. Current theory about this new team is that it actually is the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, because the comic is still called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but only one of them is technically a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. So it's a bit weird that have, like, the series still being called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and only one out of the 6 new Rangers in this team are technically a part of that team, that era. So apparently, a theory is that I've seen someone theorize that all of them are actually the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So Jason, Billy, Zach, Trini, Kimberly, Tommy. It is all of them. It's just that they've apparently will be sacrificing their powers temporarily to stop Lord Dracon and Shattered Grid, and while they are being repaired, they are temporarily using other teams' powers in the meantime, just borrowing them until either like Zordon or Ninja or somebody else repairs their power coins and everything. It seems like it, because if they were gonna go with if these are legitimately if this is legitimately Shattered Grid, Kimberly, Tanya, Mike, Cam, Andros, and new person, why would they be in something called Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? I would have preferred if they went to Go-Go Power Rangers, even though Go-Go Power Rangers, that phrase itself although it's associated with all Power Rangers, it is kind of nostalgia-wise, it's associated with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, but just by itself, Go-Go Power Rangers, that could mean any Power Ranger. So if they wanted to go with this complete mismatch, random Rangers on this new team, I think Go-Go Power Rangers would have been the best choice, because they're sorry, if I recall correctly in the comics, and Go-Go Power Rangers currently in Shattered Grid, they have reached the introduction of Tommy. Tommy, before he became the Green Ranger, before Rita turned him evil, has been introduced in that series. So they are finally reaching the Green Ranger arc, which, when Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comic first started, it dealt with kind of the aftermath of them fighting Tommy, them freeing him, and then him trying to be a part of the team, and then trying to accept him as part of the team, or a bit worried that he may or may not still be under Rita's control, under Rita's spell. So I feel like Go-Go Power Rangers ideally it would be good to kind of end with that in the whole Shattered Grid event, and then have this completely new mismatched team, this team. And considering the Ranger Slayer is introduced in Go-Go Power Rangers, she her plot in that that whole series plot in Shattered Grid is that she accidentally went too far back in time, and is trying to find a way back. Whether her actual and it's a bit ambiguous who her allegiance is to. It's hinted that it's Lord Drakon, but in her flashbacks, she's shown to be like a member of the Resistance. She's kind of a survivalist. So, by showing this, if this actually is supposed to be like the Ranger Slayer Kimberly, then I guess she redeems herself, or she's acting as a double agent. Not quite sure. But it seems to me that this Ranger Slayer will be the leader of the team, which kind of makes sense. As I said, in her flashbacks, she's shown to be almost leader-like kind of figure. She's a survivalist. She's had to fight to live in this universe where Tommy just takes control of the entire world. So she has the experience, she has the history, so it kind of makes sense that she would be the leader of the team. Like, there's been it's nothing different. Although it's not really a norm, there have been female led, there has been female rangers that have led teams before, but so I can see where they're going with this. But my overall thoughts on the changes, going to be a bit cautious. Like I said before, I've heard mixed opinions on Marguerite Bennett's work. Like I said, some liked her work, some don't. Some thought it was good, some thought it was bad. I haven't really checked out a lot of her work. Like, I didn't particularly like Batwoman. It didn't really interest me, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll drop this. Like, I'll just save myself some money. It's like, the story didn't interest me at all. The characters didn't interest me at all. So there's no point spending more money on something I clearly don't like. But I'm gonna stay cautious. I'll try to be optimistic about this change. I'll judge it when I get the actual comic. Like, I don't want to make my judgments now from just the information we got now, but like, I'll judge it from at issue number 31. Like, once it's in my hands, I'll give my opinions on it, whether it's good, whether it's bad. Did Marguerite Bennett do a good job? Is she continuing the good work that Kyle Higgins and the previous teams have done? Hopefully. I don't really expect there to be huge changes. Like I said early on in this video, Kyle Higgins said that everything will stay the same, like hinting that Bennett cannot change huge parts of the comic canon. So it seems to be kind of like Kyle Higgins is kind of taking the kind of like a Zack Snyder job with the DC Extended Universe. You know how he, even if he's not like writing the film or producing, directing, etc., he's supposed to be, if I recall correctly, he's supposed to be in charge of the continuity of the films, so nothing contradicts each other. So it's all just one canon. But so like I said, I'll wait. This isn't until September, after Shattered Grid is done. I'm hoping it's still good. I really do like the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger comics and the Go-Go Power Ranger comics. Huge Power Ranger fan, huge Sentai fan, tokusatsu, all that, if you don't know already. But hopefully, just wanted to get my initial thoughts on this until I read the comic itself when it comes out in September. So I'll reserve my judgment until then. But anyway, that's it for the video. What are your thoughts? Yay or nay? But that's it. Leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on Twitter, check out my previous videos, and I will see you all next time.